This is Officer El Khoury from the CBSA. Are you planning to enter Canada as an international student? If so, be prepared when you arrive at the airport. To receive your study permit, you must have the following documents on hand: a valid travel document such as a passport, letter of introduction from IRCC, proof of acceptance or enrollment in a designated learning institution, proof of tuition fees paid, proof of sufficient funds to support your stay, medical exam results in certain cases. People who wish to study in Quebec must have a Quebec acceptance certificate. You will receive your study permit at the first port of entry, even if you have a connecting flight. For more information, visit our website.
My name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trevor Asi Darling, aka Asi of Canada. Yes guys, thank you all so much for joining. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that joined me on my live session today. We had 4 whole hours of discussion. If you have not watched it, you can put it on. Maybe you're doing your chores. It was a long talk, and I'm sure probably you will gain a thing or two. Okay, so on this particular video, I'm going to be giving my first advice for those coming in fall semester. Now we're in August. A lot of people are going to be landing this month in preparation for September. School starts. That is the most popular semester. A lot of international students are going to be coming through the Toronto Pearson Airport or any of these airports to flood all the many colleges and universities here in Canada. I'm just going to be sharing some of my best tips that will help you to navigate this system when you land. Okay, so let's get right into the video. All right, so my first advice is concerning the school. Now I wrote a couple of these points down. So my first advice is the school: be mentally prepared. Number 1, be mentally prepared. That's underneath this school section. Number 1, be mentally prepared for your course. Please, I've advised this before. Do not go and pick courses that you're not familiar with, like you have no idea about. The Canadian especially postgraduate education, is not a place where you learn something afresh. It's going to be a struggle. You're better off learning things new from YouTube, and then you come and further it probably when you've gained a couple of grounds. But when you have no idea about it, you might struggle a lot, and struggling in a new country is really not what you want to do. So be mentally prepared for your course. The next one will be find students in the same program, form groups, or join existing groups. It is important, no matter the school you're going to, send a mail to the school, insist on looking for the student federation president, ask that president. They should find the African students in the school, join the African student. There is no school that doesn't have those hierarchies. Look for them, join their WhatsApp group, join groups. Information is key in Canada. If you're without information, you will just be like a lost butterfly or something. Information is key. You need to be in groups. You need to know what is happening per time. Okay, join as many groups as possible. Next one is please learn how to correctly use Google tools. You're going to be using a lot of tools, the Microsoft, Google Teams, Google Slides, Google Present. It just depends on the lecturer. Sometimes Microsoft, sometimes you might use Google, like Microsoft PowerPoint, Word, Excel. Learn these tools and be conversant with it. Also understand that your school is going to probably have like a system where they put your grades, your lectures. In my school, Seneca, we use Blackboard. So you have to learn how to navigate these things. You can't come to school in Canada and you're not like computer literate. You will struggle. Learn how to use it, how to browse, how to search out information and all of that. This is just me pointing out the things you need to know school-wise, okay? Please make sure to browse and research. No need coming to Canada for school when you're not properly equipped. If you need any question, Google is your friend. Always research before you rely on fake agents or fake comments. Do your research. Even whatever you hear from me, go back and do your research, okay? It is very important. None of these things I'm giving now, I'm going to be adding this disclaimer, better late than never. None of these things I'm giving is professional advice. It is just suggestions, okay? Suggestion from a student to another student, just to guide you, okay? The next one will be know your resources, the resources that are available to you in that school. What are the resources? What are the things that you're entitled to? Do you have medical insurance, your dental insurance? What does it cover? You understand? Some schools have airport pickup and drop off. Now, before you land, contact them and be sure. does the school offer airport pickup? It will save you, even if it's $100. It is something. For me, I was able to contact my school and they organized somebody to pick me from the airport to drop me at my Airbnb. It was very important because if I was going to use someone else, probably the person would charge me a lot of money. Do you understand? So that saved me that extra cost. Make sure you check your school if they are going to be doing airport pickup and what are the things, orientation wise, what are the things that you're entitled to. Just make sure you know all your resources, and that's concerning school. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have any other tips to add concerning the schooling system, make sure to share your tips in the comment section below. Okay, let's get to the next one. Now, the second one is accommodation. Very, very important. We cannot stress this enough. My tip number one under accommodation will be very realistic with your budget. Okay, be realistic with your budget. Most times when you come into this place, not every student is created equal. Some students have worked for donkey years and they have a lot of money, and you're relying on your parents' money. Please cut your coat according to the material that you have, not your size. If you need to fold, if you need to bend, if you need to relieve yourself of some kind of excesses just to fit into this more realistic budget, please do it, because these bills are monthly. Even if it sounds like you can afford that apartment for month 1, month 2, month 3, do not struggle to pay rent in this guy. You might end up getting stranded. Make sure that you can afford that apartment without prayer points. That's the most important thing. Make sure that your recurrent expense, which is your largest recurrent expense, which is your rent, it is affordable. Please. Also, one other tip I'll add, make sure you watch my video on accommodation so I don't stress too much. Another tip that I would like to add, make sure you invest in a good mattress and bed frame. Where you sleep is going to affect you a lot. I know that you want to skimp out, you want to pinch, you want to penny pinch and all of that, but you cannot underestimate the importance of quality sleep. Quality sleep is one thing that will help you a lot in this Canada. Please try to sleep well. Make sure that the place you're sleeping is intact. Please. I got my bed frame from IKEA. I got my mattress from IKEA. I got pillows from Winners. Because my friend Maureen was like, the IKEA pillows are not that great. So I got pillows from Winners. I think those pillows are Ralph Lauren pillows. This chair was from Amazon. The decks was from IKEA. Be sure to ask. There were certain things I was ready to splurge on. My towel, there are certain things that were like self-care that I was ready to like make sure that I feel good. When I come to this bed, I am happy in the night to sleep because it is comfortable. Do you understand? Very important. So another thing that will be like your best friend. The weather is not as bad yet. Depending on where you're staying, basements can get a bit chilly because this summer is not giving summer. Invest in a portable heater. They come very small. I think I did it for the video where I showed how I moved to this particular room. I bought a heater. I bought my own, was it $29 or thereabout? That, I will tell you guys, that is one of my best investments. Because most times in the house, initially, of course, when the place was hot, when the place was cold, the furnace goes up. Now the furnace is here in my room. I can see like different points in this basement. The furnace works perfectly. Like this room is going to be toasty when the temperature gets very cold. But now it's summer and sometimes the temperature can get like high, like okay, people above, the place is hot, and then they put on heaters. And we in the basement, it's not really hot, it's a bit cool, it's a nice thing. But the moment they put on, ACs, the moment they put on the air conditioning, it gets chilly. That's when I need to put on my heater to regulate the temperature. So please, if you can, invest in your heater. Make sure your room is cozy. Make sure your room, so that when you close this door, you feel okay. It is very important. It will help you in this country. It will help you from the noise. You can shut off from noise. You can shut off from everything. Make sure your space is cozy. It's not in the size of the space, but when you've defined your space, let's say by your room or by an apartment, make sure it is cozy enough for you. Okay, so another one will be bring your basic utensils, maybe pots and pans or plates, something that you can use to eat food on the spot. You don't need to, start navigating. You can get one pot or maybe 2 pots, those light pots that are not too heavy. Get bowl plates, flat plates, set of cutleries, maybe 3 each, and then you're good. your sharp knife and some other things that you can just use, so that way as you're coming in, you don't need to, if you want to do indomie and chop onions, you don't need to get anything from anywhere. Everything is yours. And please, when you're sharing accommodation, make sure you have your own stuff. I know that sometimes you might come into a place and you're like, oh, I'll borrow this person's pot, I'll borrow this person's mortar. Sometimes, especially in all girls accommodation, or mainly all girls, the most complaints come from all girls. You can even meet a friend, the two of you agree, let's join money and buy pots. Never, ever, ever join money with somebody to buy anything. Now, listen, I'm going to say it again. Never, ever join money with anybody to buy anything. If you're buying the pot, buy the pot. Let her buy frying pan. If you're buying TV, let her buy side stool. So that when you people need to move to your respective homes, or you have any arguments, or you have anything that makes tear the two of you apart, everybody carries what they bought. But if you say you need to buy this thing and two of you should join money and buy, it doesn't make any sense, because a lot of friendships have been destroyed by those things. I'm telling you from facts. Very important for you to note that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As much as accommodation is concerned, I would not advise you to live in the same house with your landlord. There are lots and lots of weird things. I've told you guys that probably when I settle down, I'll do landlord horror stories, but this is for new people coming in. If you can get an apartment, get a place that is cozy, get a place that is affordable, and then please always be on the lookout. Make sure you test the energies. Make sure you're sure of the energies when you're entering there. Some people carry bad spirit. This has nothing to do with only Nigeria or only this. Here, if you can sense bad spirit, so it's important for you to check out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the third point. Now, the third one concerns work. Now, if you're coming in September, most likely you submitted your application for visa this year. Very few people submitted last year and probably deferred for September. But understand that if you submitted later than October 7th, 2022, you are not to work full time. Only people that submitted before October 7th are allowed to work full-time. And full-time work is ending this year. It then means if you come in September, your ability to even work full-time is ending in the next, 3 months. Now, some people are hoping that they extend the work permit, the permit that enables students to work full-time. But for now, students are only entitled to go back to work only 20 hours a week. Another thing we've noticed is at the airport, there are some control officers, airport permits officers that are now even restricting your ability to work. Some permits have you cannot work in healthcare sector. Some permits have like more stringent. Some people, they find out on their permits they can't work outside school. You know, it's crazy. So please make sure that if you're coming here, your permit is good. And also I feel like there's really nothing you can do with the airport permit thing. Maybe you can appeal or talk to a lawyer and all of that, but make sure that you have money before you come here. Do not ever think that on 20 hours a week you can pay your school fees. It is not possible. You're going to suffer unnecessarily. To come to Canada with the mindset that you can pay your school fees with 20 hours a week, you will suffer unnecessarily. And you see, there are lots of people that are having like mental health issues, and I'm not throwing that word lightly. A lot of students are depressed. People are feeling like failures. They are seeing their fellow students achieving X or Y or Z, and then people are calling from home asking for money, whereas the person cannot even afford his accommodation. That is really pressuring. So another thing for you to look at is that. Now, back to the work matter. I feel like if you are here on work, make sure you get your work certifications depending on the kind of job you like to do. So there's the Smart Serve certification, food handling certification, CPRO, driver's license. For the people that want to work in PSW and the rest, you need your CPRO, your first aid. If you want to work in food and beverage industry, you need your food handling so that you can be line cook, prep cook, and the rest. If you want to work in restaurants or events, you need your Smart Serve license. These licenses are available online. Just Google it, Smart Serve food handling. And if you're coming from Nigeria or any other country where you know these attires to get are cheap, I prefer that you get your black shirts from Nigeria. Button-up shirts, black. You can get 2, get white shirts, get black tie, get black waistcoats, get your black trousers and black shoes. Now, why you, even if you dodge to not bring it, you will buy it here, and you'll be buying some things that are way more inferior, $20, $40, $30. So that's why I say, if you're serious and you probably want to work in any of these industries, especially this outfits I called is only for the event industry and the server industry. Now, for other roles, different other uniforms would apply, but these particular ones I just stated are for the people that want to work in the food and beverage industry. Now, let's get to the fourth point. The fourth point has to do with skincare. Most especially when I was talking about my when we're talking on the live session, I told you people about the Vaseline baby oil, the Vaseline body oil. Sorry, it's transparent, it's cocoa, whatever. It's popular. Buy it. It works a lot. Like if you rub it on your body, the shine is something else. You can still get your shea butter, get things that are good for you. I feel like one thing I've noticed is the products that we use back in Nigeria and the products, same products here, you might react to it. Something as simple as that. I know that there's this mentality with products being more original here. Please do not buy skincare from Amazon. Never buy anything from Amazon that is skincare. It doesn't even make sense. So bring your deodorants, your sprays, your perfumes, your makeup. If you're bleaching, bring all your bleaching cream. In fact, you might not even need food. Pack your cream because you will not see it here. And after a while, if you stop using your cream, it is going to be bad. It is going to be bad because those products, you cannot even ship it. That's another thing. You have to travel there or maybe beg somebody that is coming to put it in their luggage and all of that. That's another thing. So skincare products are like, it differs from skin to skin. And also there's the kind of Canadian water. It reacts. Some people have seen things growing on their body. Some people are having eczema. Some people are like their skin is just flaring up. Please don't come here and try new products. You might even have, even if you're using that same product in Nigeria, when you buy that product here, the ingredients are different. It's just weird. Bring your products, at least something that will last you. Maybe bring 2, 3, 4 bottles, depending on how you use. Okay, very important. And sunscreen. Our kind of sunscreen is not their kind. Like theirs might leave white. What's this thing? White overcast. Our kind of sunscreen, bring a lot of sunscreen because their sun here is unforgiving. Very, very important. The next one will be hair. If you're a guy, bring your clipper, of course. If you're a lady, bring crochet. This crochet extension, I bought it here expensive. If I was bringing it from Nigeria, maybe it would have been cheaper. But bring extension, bring wigs, and of course your hair oil and all of that. The thing is with my wigs, I've only worn the short black, the long black, the coily one, the brown. I've only worn 4 wigs. 4. I brought more than 20 wigs. All my braided wigs, I've not even worn one. I don't think I will even advise you to bring braided wigs, especially well if you're in food and beverage where it's not like we are making guy. You just have to wrap your hair up, so there's no point. Yeah, just make sure you bring more extension like this. Crochet is even cheaper than what they call this thing, than braiding. So let them just do your hair all back, put the crochet. It will help you and it's more affordable. Okay, so for that one, for your clothes, my advice, bring your basic clothes. Bring as many sweatpants, as many what they call, just not like too much, but bring like basic colors that you can mix and match. Nobody they look your face here. Colors that you can mix and match. Bring trainers like your shoes. Maybe bring, for me when I was coming, I think I brought 4 major trainers, and those trainers have helped a lot. Like I brought my normal boots, I bought my Doc Martens boots, I think I bought my Air Jordans, I brought one Converse, and I brought this my LV low cut chucks. Apart from that 4, I think the rest was just nothing. I didn't even bring anything. Every other thing here, I just bought it mainly for work. Any other thing, like this summer, I didn't buy any clothes. I just bought work clothes. So yeah, bring your clothes. The clothes here they're not really authentic. And if you want to get authentic, you'll be spending a lot of money. Canada is not UK. You will hardly see clothes here. So bring your basic clothes. If you're somebody that you're fashionable, maybe Nadia go enter your SS luggage. But for me, I didn't really care. I just want to dress up and go to work and come back. That's it. The next one will be medicine. A couple of days ago, I don't think you can still hear it in my voice, but I was under the weather a bit. I started noticing that I was having like sneezing and all of that. I just took Procode. It's even still here. I took Procode. I brought a lot. In fact, I have a medicine bag when I was coming. I took Procode 1. In fact, I took one morning. When I got to work, I took another one. I was so drowsy at work. You know, pro code, as you take it, you need to sleep. I was so drowsy. Luckily for me, I was able to complete my shift. As I came back, ate food. I took the last one because I was taking one morning, one afternoon, one night. As I slept, woke up, this thing has gone. This morning I just took one and then I'll take to sleep. I'm sure I am done. Less than 3 days, I'm already done, feeling way more active and all of that. It's not like they don't have flu medications here or anything, but me, I just like the one that I'm used to. I don't have strength. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Things that you might be shocked that you might need. Umbrellas, short umbrellas, just something you can put in your bag. Umbrellas, very important. Make sure you bring your wallets. I brought a lot of things, maybe because I have a lot of space when I was coming, but realistically, these are the items and these are the things that I would say for you to take note of as you're getting on that plane. Another most important thing is all your documents. You see that I didn't say it first, I said it last. All your documents, all your hard copies, please bring it. Make sure you remember to bring your driver's extract, bring all the things that you will need. Your ATMs, your NIN, bring everything. Okay, very important, bring it. If you have a domiciliary account, go and get an ATM for that and bring it, because that ATM might help you a lot. So that is all for this advice, for especially those of you coming in September. If you need more, if you need me to shed more light on any of these particular angles, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I wish you all the best, and I wish you best of luck, safe journey as you come into Canada to your respective schools. All the best. May this land favor you. I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.